What's up, everybody? My name is Ron Empire, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back, everybody. Today, we're going to check out Synergy. This game is now fully released, version 1.0. It is a city builder on an alien planet, so it's very interesting. I actually covered the demo for this a while back, and also the early access version of this. I thought it was very unique and fun, and now we have version 1.0. Let me read to you the description here off of Steam. An ecosystem city builder in a unique world. Build your settlement, manage your workers, and optimize your resources. Analyzing your environment, spreading new plants, and harvesting them are key to prosperity. Released April 16th, 2025. Developer is Leakier Studio and published by Goblins Publishing. And Goblins Publishing is actually hosting Stratagems event on Steam this week. All right, let's jump into the game. All right, let's check out the settings. And my autosave is on. Number of saves, it keeps 5. Intervals, yes, 5 minutes. Let's do 10. Reset speed, I don't know, what is this? Change the game speed after certain events, such as a change in cycles or the return arrival of an expedition. Speed doesn't change. Well, let's take off speed. Adjustments. Pause the game when it's not in focus, off, right? So I can actually click out of my window. I think these are one of the feedbacks I gave him a while back. Tooltip show on delay on mouse over. What is this? Determines the tooltip show delay when mousing over an item. A high value avoids tooltips. Okay. Interface size. It's fine. Size of indicators in the game, yeah, I guess that's fine. Let me show you all the languages. Okay, so doesn't look like Italian's on here, huh? The reason why I mentioned Italian is because I get a few viewers asking. They were saying that they were sad because certain games didn't have Italian as a localization. Huh. Video, window always on top, off. Limit the game in mouse, yeah, that's off. Resolutions, interface, yeah, alright. These are fine. Yeah, okay. Mute the game if it's not focused. Yeah, it's off. And these are my controls. Should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, let's apply. And then new game. Alright, so I never actually got to finish the anchoring. I think it was very close to the end. But there were some bugs or issues with the game at the time I played it. And that was during early access. I think they might have fixed it already, but I never got a chance to go back to it. We'll probably get back to this at some point. Let's do the tutorial since it's brand new. And then we'll probably do this new story, Firestorms. That's also new. That got added during early access. And I believe there's another event or story that's unlocked after this. And if you click on load, and if you haven't played the game in some time, since early access, it actually tells you that you can't load any of your previous progress because of changes. That's why I don't have anything here. But yeah, let's do Scorched Earth tutorial. The Origins, a group of exiles driven out of the dried oasis that protected them until now, needs to recover. However, their resources are meager. The climate challenges them at every turn, And the desert is full of strange and dangerous mysteries. Learning the basics of the game, the score is taken into account as soon as the objective is reached and can improve until cycle 40. My best score last time I played was 1004. Okay. Start. I don't have a choice, right? Yeah, I think that's it. I think difficulty may be on the next screen, I don't know. No, yeah, tutorial has only one difficulty, so... Alright. An ending to wandering. For 2 generations, our community lived in an oasis protected from the hazards of the outside world, but, like everywhere else, we had no choice but to leave our homes. All is lost. After crossing a sea of sand, we reached the shores of some new lakes. This will be the perfect place for us to settle, but first we need to plan the urban layout of the area. A central square will give the city its initial structure, okay? And this game is very Wandering Village-like. It's got a lot of somewhat Timberborn elements with the different weather. You have discovered a place that seems fit to find a new city. Your mission is to develop it so it can overcome environmental challenges, meet its citizens' needs, and ensure their well-being. Citizens are structured around interconnected districts which cooperate to profit from surrounding resources. Each district grows around a central square. Start designing your first district by building a founder's square. Oh, this is new. This is new. They changed it. It used to be you don't drop the square first. You had to, like, collect water first. WASD, okay. And then middle mouse button. Yeah, the tutorial has changed. Let me pause this. Is there a pause? There should be a pause button somewhere. No, it's... I think the tutorial gated the pause button. Founder Square. This square, although rudimentary, is the first beating heart of any emerging city. It is designed to be at the center of any population center's first district and can become the basis for more complex structures. Unlocks the district's house satisfaction gauges necessary to build advanced structures. Okay. Definitely a huge difference from the early access and demo. Okay, so to turn the building over, what is the up key? Space key? Space bar. No, it's shift key. The shift key is what's rotating it. To leave the following mode, it's right click is cancel, right? Open the construction menu. Yeah, I got it. You can speed up the time if you want to. Right click. It's already day 4. Jesus. Okay. You know, what's funny is that they actually have a... No, I thought... Sorry. It's French community only. I thought it was, Italian community. Okay, so basic controls is done. A worthy city has detailed structure. To create this, first build a central square is done, yes. And then under the stars. Since our arrival, people in the camp have been sleeping under the stars with nothing but a thin blanket to withstand the cold desert nights. Despite our city's first constructions, citizens don't feel much safer than before. While our builders wonder how to construct stable houses on sand, we must build temporary housing. Tents should do for now. Okay. Your citizens need housing to settle. All your citizens' needs are communicated to you through their housing. Their vital requests include food, clean water, and a comfortable ambient temperature. By meeting their basic needs, you will ensure their survival. Later on, you'll be able to satisfy their secondary requests called satisfactions, which provide important bonuses to the city. Okay. When the housing capacity exceeds the number of citizens, children can be born. The more satisfied citizens are, the greater the chances of birth. Children don't work, and it takes one entire cycle for them to become adults. Okay. The construction of new houses is essential to make the population grow. Still, make sure you can always meet their vital needs. Okay. Start by placing some tents in your district area. Housing placed outside the district won't benefit from the satisfaction results. Also, be aware of high temperatures. They can make housing uninhabitable. Look for shaded areas to install your tents. Okay. In a district within range of shaded area. Okay. Interesting. Let me pause this. Yeah, definitely new. Shaded area? Well, the temperature is still 40. No matter where I place it. Unless it's missing the highlights for shaded bonus. Oh, there we go. Wait. Oh, there is a difference. I see it now. How do you tell if it's shaded? Like, the only reason I know it's shaded is because of the by moving my mouse around. Huh. Am I missing an overlay? I think there's an overlay that shows shaded. Yeah, I think there is supposed to be an overlay. Hang on. Close. Quest logs. Pin. Diary. There's supposed to be an overlay somewhere that gives me a shaded indication. Well, alright, well, we'll just use whatever this tooltip is. Hey, can I cancel? Okay, it's not taking anything away from me. Can I get my thing back? Oh, there we go. What's this replay tutorial? What does it say? Yeah, see how, like, this has a little zone thing, but it doesn't actually show up for us to see it. Look for shaded area, right? So how would I look? And there's this little icon here, too, and I don't know what that icon is. Shade tree. Yeah. Okay, so directly behind it works. And for some reason, it's in front of this one. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's just stick that there. That doesn't work. That one works. But that doesn't work. Okay. That one works. That works. That doesn't work. That one works. That one works. Okay. Alright, well, let's go with this one. And that one. That should be the 6, right? Alright, so unpause. And then they go build it, right? What is this? The artifacts. That's food. That's water. Plant resources. What do these things use? Barks. I just happen to know that icon is barks. Okay, wait. Is barks on this list? Oh, wait, hang on. Mining rocks. To really launch our city, we have to stock up needed materials. Luckily, a small quarry of boreal rocks stands just south of our settlement. Also, several citizens have volunteered to extract stones and use them to build a first warehouse. Let's confirm the order with the volunteers and choose the perfect spot for the small warehouse. Okay. Ripping out. The rip out action is the most basic method to extract resources, but it also destroys map elements in the process. You'll find it in the fast actions bar, rip out. Some collectible elements, such as the rocky amalgams, can be ripped out. Amalgams, right? I think it's called amalgams. Use this method to get boreal rocks. All collected resources must be stored in the water tower, clean or toxic water in the cellar, food and clean water, which are the resources used by citizens to nourish themselves, in a small warehouse, all other resources. Citizens don't collect resources unless they have somewhere to store them. Okay. Okay, plant resources has barks. Thank you for that follow. Or the raid. Agent number 1. Everybody go follow Agent number 1. He's been streaming a lot of Age of Wonders 4, which I need to cover at some point since I actually got a key for that. But yeah, hype for Agent number 1. How's it going? Have you played this yet? Have you seen it at all? It's a very interesting game, by the way. City builder. So it wants me to place a new warehouse somewhere here, right? Sup, dude? How's this game? Saw this recently, but haven't tried. Oh yeah, it's great. I actually played the demo a long time ago, and then the early access release. They've changed the mechanics significantly, and also the tutorial. So yeah, the idea here is that you're building on an alien planet, and it's somewhat like, I guess, End Zone in the sense thematically, because the world has limited resources and you need water, and water's life, and everyone here is trying to stay cool and safe in this desert planet. It's got elements of also Timberborn, where there's droughts. Oh, actually, End Zone actually has droughts too, right? Yeah, so there's going to be like an event on the sideline here with seasons. And then it's also got like a Frostpunk-like mechanic where you need to go out and send expeditions to the surrounding areas to advance the story and then bring back people. So also the tribe must survive. Alright, so it wants me to get some rocks. All typical, right, of city builders. Rip out tool, right? This is the rip out tool. But what's unique about this game is that the plants are alien-ish, and you need to set up some lab to research the plant. Once you figure out studying the plant, you can further, I guess, your technology on gathering resources from the plant. And then later you can actually cultivate your own plant. So it's interesting that you don't just harvest the plants or the resources. You can actually learn from it and then regrow it in your own base, rather than just, you know, getting seeds or whatever. Nice. Love the exploration side of the city builders. Yeah, it's not... Well, right now I can't show you that because I'm in a gated tutorial. So I've got the rip out, and I've got the warehouse, right? I'm looking for the roads tool, but I think it's gated, so I can't actually build the roads. Yeah. I guess unpause, right? It used to be that the game starts you off gathering water, because water was the essential aspect of the game at the time I played it, but I don't know if that's still the case. They're now just focusing on, like, the town center, warehouse, housing, and everything first. And getting materials. I guess too many people were screwing up, wasting the resources at the beginning of the game. Resource transportation. Resource must be transported by citizens to various buildings. Therefore, you need to keep enough citizens available for transport by not assigning them to all to specific tasks. Okay. Paths and clay roads allow citizens to move faster. Paths are free, so don't hesitate to build as many as necessary. Citizens assigned to the carrier tower are exclusively dedicated to transport. They won't be called on for other tasks and can carry up to 50 resource versus 20 for other citizens. Okay. Citizens follow your direct orders first, then the tasks they deem important. You can, however, prioritize buildings and other elements, forcing associated tasks to take precedence over any others. Okay. Alright, so roads now, right? Ah, they just added the roads. And it's free. Yeah, so there's a starting stock here, like Farthest Frontier, and Mana Lords. There's always like a stockpile or initial starting point. I think they also have that in Settlements Rising. And I think they're just hauling it all into my warehouse, right? Yeah, I think they were hauling it. I think the ones left are water and food here, right? Yeah, the only thing left is water and food. And medicine. That's probably why they stopped transporting. Okay. And then 10 rocks. That's this guy here, right? It's interesting they're calling it rip out instead of harvest. Yeah, well, there is a separate harvest, I believe, for gathering stuff off of trees that you don't want to remove. I think rip out is kind of like the destroy or chop down, and then you get the resource and the tree is removed. Nice. Analysis. In the past, our community has tried to collect resources from its environment without understanding it. We have witnessed plants wither, meager groves scorched, and quarries depleted. We must not repeat that mistake again. To better understand the behavior of local specimens, we need to equip our scientists with a field laboratory and send them on an expedition to study these species. Okay, so this is where we need to study stuff to learn more. To meet your citizens' needs and develop your city, you require resources, even if you have no idea where to find any. Therefore, the first thing to do is to analyze your environment. To do so, build a field laboratory. The field laboratory can analyze plants all over the map, but it only provides a knowledge bonus to housing within its range. Huh, this is different. As such, place it strategically so it has your tents covered. Huh, this is interesting. They didn't have a thingy with with the field resource being next to tents before. Okay. Interesting. Build a laboratory. Oh. Oh, look at that. Okay, it has to be within range of housing to get knowledge points. Well, that's interesting. And that one benefits from being within the district, right? Okay. Build a laboratory, assign a citizen, and then analyze a plant that produces sour pod. I see. That's this guy over here, right? I'm pretty sure those are the sour pods. I'm trying to decide where I want to stick this guy. Wish there was a way to hide the trees. I don't know if there's a way to hide the trees. Kaz1610, thank you for that follow. Hang on, let's see if I can... If that house benefits. It does benefit from the structure. Okay. So I don't want to block that spot. I don't want to lose that either. I'm trying to find a good, decent spot here. That's within the sour pods. Pretty sure these are the sour pods, right? No, that is Duvian Bush. Okay, what's the sour pods then? What the hell's a sour pod? Sour pods. It might be these guys anyways, though. The bush produces the pods. Hang on, let me pause this. Oh, hell. I guess I will stick it there. Screw it, I'll stick it there. It's only a tutorial anyways. Yeah, see, I wish there was a way to hide that tree. Is there an overlay button? Knowledge, right? That's knowledge. Yeah, is there a way to hide that tree? I don't think there is. Interface. Pause the game, blah, blah, blah. Size of indicators in the game environment now. Controls. Zoom in, zoom out. Turning buildings is the shift key. Cancel placements, right key. Game shortcuts. Go to next building. Ripping out, cancel. Cancel priorities. Advanced display. What is this? What is this key? I think that's a tab key. Open world. Open the list of views. That's backspace. Okay, so tab and backspace is the only thing I can think of. Oh, we get 100% resource back, huh? That's kind of nice. Open construction menu. Increase time. Positioning, placement. Zoom in, zoom out. Hide display interface. F9? No, that's not. That's a display interface. That's not the same as the tree. I'm looking for something that hides the tree. Because it's kind of annoying when the tree's blocking my view. Alright, so tab key, right? No. Backspace? No. Damn it. Alright, well, can't do anything about it. Alright, let's wait until the thing is done. Yeah, this tree is blocking my view here. Usually games have like a way to hide. Let's say Q and E? No, Q and E is not rotate. Alright, well, let's go ahead and add a dude. Performing an environmental analysis with a field laboratory enables you to learn the characteristics of nearby plants. This knowledge will help you get resources without harming your citizens or the environment. The first analysis, the surface analysis, gives you the results of the rip-out action and of harvesting actions on plants. Okay. Alright, so let me see here. Let's click on this. Surface analysis. And I choose that one, right? And I think let's choose this one too. It's a queue here, right? Close this. Oh, so okay, so now we actually have the overlay. Maybe this is gonna help me. Sour pods. Citizens roster, knowledge book, research tree. Views. Organic, water distribution. Advanced tab. What's the advanced tab again? No, it doesn't do anything. Districts, water, knowledge, shadows. Oh, here we go. Shadows. You see? They should have given us this earlier on when they were all talking about tent placements with shadows. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's new, actually. They're pointing us to this. Before, it used to be bugged if you don't actually look at your reports. And the tutorial wouldn't progress for some people. Okay, so we now have... What is this? Sour pods, right? Day 1. Cycle 18. The fruits encased in pod, whose skin is harder than that of any ordinary berries, produce a juice so sour it has been known to make children cry. Oh, so we got a little sour bush. We rip it out, we get this, and then we harvest, we get this, right? I think we also get this one when we rip it. I don't know. Oh, look at that. They analyze the shade tree too, right? And that one gets us branches. Okay, and then what is this? Tree trunks. What does it say? The observation towers can be spotted here and there in the desert, are built from sunshade tree wood. Used to ensure the safety of our villages long ago. They are now no more than spice-scented ruins. Okay. Close. Let's take this off. From poison to ambrosia, the food we brought with us is dwindling by the day, and more citizens are tempted to feed on local plants and drink the water from nearby lakes. However, that water is extremely toxic. Oh yeah, I remember now. We need to cleanse the water. I think that's the case in End Zone 2. Drink the water from the nearby lake. However, the water is extremely toxic. The local fruit and vegetables are both prickly and weird, and picking them without taking precautions is out of the question. We need to train horticulturists. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Horticulturists, and build an appropriate workplace for them so they can start collecting fruit, vegetables, and other blessings from our environment. As for water, we can draw it, store it, and treat it to make it drinkable. Okay, sure. Food and catering. To serve your citizens need regularly. To survive, your citizens need to eat regularly. To do so, they need food. When they eat at home, they consume the resources directly from a nearby storage. This is why housing must be placed within the range of a storage, such as a cellar. Okay, that's farthest frontier-ish, like. You need to have a cellar for them to get stuff. And then what is this one? Field laboratory, right? This is the cellar. The safest way to get food is by picking it. Create a building for this purpose, and then build some appropriate storage. Have 5 housing within the range of the cellar. Build 1 picker's cabin. Order 1 picking cabin on the Diluvian bush. And then obtain 10 sour pods. Okay. Let's get the storage down, right? Within the range of the housing. Let's take this off. There you go. That is within range of housing. Alright, let's do that. And then what is it? Order, and then a picker's hut, right? Wait, where's the picker's hut? That's tent. Mobility. Where the hell is the picker's hut? Huh, interesting. Build a picker's cabin. Let's do the cellar first, I guess. I don't think there's anything to analyze. Let's find out. Oh, there is. Okay. Yeah, I don't see the picker's cabin on this list. Yeah. I can't remove the trees. Right? Advanced display. No, yeah, I can't remove the trees or visibility. All right, so cellar. What is this? 20 of each, right? Configure the cellar so it requires 100 sour pods. To get food, you must harvest. Harvest actions achieved from buildings such as the picker's cabin allow you to harvest plants without destroying them. Okay. This way, the plant can regrow and be harvested again, making it a durable method. Okay. Let's do that. Close this. And then, here we go. Now we have a picker's cabin. Oh, okay. Guess I could place it there. Let's do that. And then order picking. Okay. Oh, you know, these developers also made Metal Slug Tactics. Interesting, huh? Yeah. Select the... Yeah, okay. Add. Oh no, let's add people. And then... pick, right? That one? Or no? Oh, I think I can highlight, right? Wait, what's happening? Pretty sure I can highlight, right? Plant selection? Yeah, sure. Oh. It does all of it. It used to be you target. Okay, that's different. Oh, there's a square box that you move around. It used to be you tag all the stuff. Interesting. That is interesting. Oh, that's actually much better. Cuts down my tedious clickings. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Alright, so that's a huge improvement. Citizens need to drink clean water to nourish themselves. This is why housing must be placed within range of a storage, such as the water tower. Okay. The pontoon is a building that allows you to get clean water in small quantities or toxic water in larger quantities. Use it to obtain clean water. Unlike other resources, water doesn't need to be carried manually. Okay. Being connected, water towers share a common inventory. They are able to absorb and distribute water to buildings within their range. Oh, this is new. This is very new. Let me make sure I understand this. It used to be you had to carry the water back and forth. Unlike other resources, water doesn't need to be carried. That's new. Being connected, water towers share a common inventory. They are able to absorb and distribute water to the buildings within their range. Yeah, okay. Cuts down logistics. Wow. Okay. I think it was shift key, right? Yeah, I think the game is... I don't think it's rotate, it's just flip. Oh, they do now have a full rotate. Yeah, it's got a full rotate now. It used to be just flip. Well, it says flip at the top, but it is a full rotate. So what they used to do is they actually had two variations of the pontoon, and the flipping just flips. And so you only get like a mirror image of this. And then if you wanted the other direction, you had to build a second variation of that same building, and it flipped, I guess, horizontally only. So now they made it so the flip goes all four directions. Yeah, the flip is now all four directions, cutting out the need for the second building. Interesting, right? Huge improvement there. Okay. Huge, huge improvement. I could have sworn I think the roads used to be not free, but they've made it free now. And then within a range of a water tower. Oh. Oh. Okay. One. Sure. And then obtain clean water. I think they got rid of the whole processing too, because before you had to like boil it or something, or there was like a cleaning plant. Right. They got rid of that too. Yeah. Okay. Obtain clean water. I gotta wait for that. Assign two city. Yeah, okay, there we go. 1, 2. Huh. The tower? I guess the tower doesn't need anybody in there. I think it used to be you put people in the tower and it transports water, and that's all they did. But didn't they say that at the beginning of the tutorial? They said something about that. About transport. Where's the transport? Here we go. Oh, carrier tower. Okay, okay, not water tower. Do we have a carrier tower? No. Why would it give us that tutorial when I can't even build it yet? Yeah. Alright, well, fine. That is the riverbank fingers. Finger 11. And then this is what? The giant fungus. Alright, let's take these guys. What's this guy's issue? I don't think there's anything else to analyze. Oh, I can reanalyze something? Or no, there's something else behind it. Okay, cool. Oh, there's more over here. Okay, that's fine. Close out of this. And then I gotta get water, right? Okay, so we just wait. Yeah, we just need to wait. Alright, what else is left in this? Branches? Cooling bombs. What else is full? I'm just basically going through this to remove the stuff out of the warehouse. They won't gather stuff unless there's actually storage space. Innovations. Our past is cursed with instability. According to the elders, too often we have barely avoided extinction, and we have never had the occasion to settle and expand our knowledge. Others insist that we once used to have libraries full of wisdom, which sadly failed to survive the environment's hazards. The result is the same regardless. Everything remains to be done. To transform our resources and erect new types of buildings, we will have to construct a research building with all the necessary equipment. Then we will be able to study the projects our citizens care about the most. Okay. And we got 8 new adults joining us. No kids. Seasons. The dry season is a recurrent challenge for your city. Consult the weather forecast tool to anticipate it, and adapt your infrastructure accordingly. Okay. During this period, water holes dry up, preventing pontoons from collecting water as the temperature rises sharply. Adapted infrastructures are needed to limit the heat. Moreover, dry seasons get more intense over time, sometimes marking a definitive rise in temperatures. You will then need to find new solutions to face the extreme conditions. Okay. To take an And, to take on upcoming challenges, you must unlock new tools and upgrade through research. This will help you get more buildings, recipes, and various bonuses. Okay, sure. Pause this a little bit. Okay. This is the Whipping Gourd. The future community. Unlock the future of community research. Oh, click here to open the research tree. Each research requires an investment in resources. You can only unlock a new research if it is connected to another you have already completed. Okay. Unlocking a research project requires science points and heritage points. The first science points are provided by analyzing plants with the field laboratory. Then you need to build a research center to produce more points. Okay. Oh. We have 5 points to spend. Oh. That's new. We get knowledge from the field laboratory. Now that makes more sense now. It used to be we had to always build the research center to get points. And I couldn't before unlock or click on the research tree unless it was built. Future of community. Okay. Select research. Which one is that on the map? Is that even on this map? Oh, okay, that is on this map. That's this one right here, right? Yep, okay. That's the outer ring. Unlock. That's the same thing as this, right? Yep, it's unlocked. There you go. That's it? Oh, Jesus. That was free, huh? Okay. It used to be you had to wait for these researcher guys to actually complete the research. Now you just spend your points right away. That is new. Very, very new. So I don't have to have guys in the thingy, right? Oh, no, I do. If I want more points. Yeah, alright, let's throw that down there. Hey, Kakoi, what's going on? Welcome back. And then build a research center and assign 1 citizen to it, okay. And then what is the temperature? Nope, temperature's fine. Alright, what's this? That's all of our resources. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and unpause. We gotta wait for this, right? So 2 builders. How many people do we have on building? Well-being is 10 out of 10. How many citizens do we have? We have 10 citizens? No, that can't be right. No, let's say it's way more than that. Let's click on this guy. Nope. Okay, the petrified giant. Where's my citizen total? Oh, here we go. 18. There isn't enough housing to accommodate all of your citizens. Build some more amount of housing. Remaining slots. So, hang on. We have only 12, but there's 18 people. So let's build more housing. How many does it hold? I don't know. How many does it hold? 2, right? That means I need one more. Hang on, there's a shaded icon here. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't show shaded. Oh, the purple is the darker shade. According to that, there is. Yeah. Now, we're on the purple here, but why is that not giving us the full shade bonus? Yeah, I think there might be a bug over there. Sunny and shadow, right? Yeah, for some reason it's not giving us the full shades. That's sunny. See, that's green. But down there is not green. It says shadow 1. Unless shadow is not the same as shades? No, that can't be right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's probably well-being. Let's click on the well-being icon. Oh, there we go. Okay, so well-being. Yeah, it says shadow 1 everywhere. No, that's fine. It's the well-being icon, actually, is what we want. Yeah. And it provides knowledge somewhere, right? What about the knowledge points? Okay, so knowledge. They don't get any knowledge bonus here. The best we're gonna get is well-being bonus. Right. Oh, why is that? What's there? Oh, there's a bush there. Rip that out. Can we rip it out? There we go. There's another bush there, huh? Maybe I shouldn't rip it out. Cancel. Is there a cancel button? There's a cancel button? We're on pause mode, so... Shit, is there a cancel button? What's this? Destroy. How do I cancel this? There we go. Yeah, this little tree is kind of annoying. Alright, it's nothing there, right? Sure. Go with that. Oh, that does count too, huh? I'll take it. Okay, let's unpause. Take this overlay off. And then assign somebody to this. Alright, sounds good. Does it say shadow everywhere? Expand your city requires the development of new districts. By unlocking places for research, you can transform your founder square into one of the 6 advanced places, each matching a type of square, and each will its own sorry, and each with its own specific cities, specificities. Unlocking extensions require resources, but these allow you to expand your district zone any way you want. Okay. Book of Knowledge. You must find the plants that provide the necessary resources to upgrade your district. Use the Book of Knowledge to remember the information you have gathered about your environment. Okay. Alright, so Shadow... There is Shadow 1 and Shadow 0. This is Shadow 0. And I think Shadow 1 is the only... It's either 1 or 0, right? That's it. Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what the problem is? We don't have a water tower. These guys are actually in a bad spot. Destroying is free, right? Yeah. Hang on, cancel. Can't cancel. Oh, okay, the tree is blocking it. The tree is actually blocking that spot. Oh well, whatever, it's only a tutorial. I'm not gonna fuss over that. Alright, so unlock the tables and green spaces. That is this here, right? Oh, okay. It cost me how much? Oh, okay, I do have it. So I get green park, display, shelf, mobile workbench, domestic, cisterns, evergreen bush, thicket. Okay. Let's close this. And then the sprouts. Now the research is not needed anymore, right? There's nothing else to research. Oh, there is more stuff. I don't know. We've already researched this, unless there's a second level. Let's find out. There may be a second level to the surface analysis. I don't know. We'll find out. And what's your deal? Why are you not happy? Oh, it's just an icon telling us it's complete. Improve the district's display square. Okay. Continue, right. We do have enough boreal rocks. Oh, let's go ahead and rip out some more rocks. Oh, wait, what's this? Resource refining. To obtain certain resources, a refining stage might be necessary. For example, tools crafted with the forge or dishes. Consumed by citizens. For example, tools crafted at the forge, dishes prepared in the kitchen. Okay, right. Refining resources. Certain versatile production buildings can produce several resources. Production modules allow you to select the resource to produce and the way to produce it by choosing the recipe to use it. Okay. This allows you to adapt to the resource available in your environment. Okay. You must find plants that provide the necessary resources to produce simple dishes. Consult available recipes in the kitchen. Choose one depending on the resource available in your environment. Use the Book of Knowledge to remember the information you have gathered about your environment. Okay. Let's, what is it? Unlock dish preparation research. Oh, okay. It's nice that they actually got this new thingy so we don't have to hunt all over the map. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure people were complaining about how you had to like constantly hunt this giant research tree looking for the thingy that you need. Now they pin it where you can just jump to it. Because if you don't know how to play the game, you would spend a lot of time just reading every single node and trying to look for the thing that you want. I think they might have had a search button at the top, but I don't know. Can't remember. This is grow, right? Okay. Seedling, okay. The regrowing plants, right? Okay. What is that building? I don't know what that building is for. What is that building? Sure, let's unlock it anyways. It unlocks it for something. This is the kitchen, right? Sure. Oh, I need more rocks, right? I forgot, is the picker getting the boar wheel or somebody else? Oh yeah, we haven't selected the rip yet. I think just anybody collects the ripping, right? I don't think it's specific to the picker. Maybe it is, I don't know. No, it's anybody, right? Because at the start of the game, we didn't have a picker tent. Okay. Shade tree. This is, what is this? Information already obtained. We did not learn anything new. Yeah, we didn't learn anything new. Alright, so I think this is temporarily useless. I think it has to have a question mark to indicate that we don't know anything, so I don't need this guy. Now. Yeah, this is already new information. Or, sorry, old information. We're working on the kitchen, right? And then we gotta make simple dishes. Hey, Zara, what's going on? They definitely have streamlined the whole system. They've cut out a lot of things. Like tedious in-betweens. Like cleaning the water and everything. Right. Yeah, they really cut it out. The pontoon cleans the water. I'm pretty sure there used to be another building that cleans the water, like a recycling plant, and then it goes into the tower. Unless the pontoon was the same as before. No, it's cleaning it right now, right? APH Gaming, what's going on? Welcome back. Well, the pontoon is cleaning it right now. It used to be you had the pontoon get toxic water, and then you had to transport the toxic water to the water tower, and then somebody had to deliver the toxic water to the whatever refining building, and then store it. There was so many like logistics going on with water. It was ridiculous. Now they've short-circuited where water is not actually transported. If you're within the range of the water tower, you automatically use it. It is, but more efficient to get dirty water and clean the water. You just have not gotten there yet. Oh, okay. So there is still a cleaning process. That's fine. Let's see here. What is this? Simple dish. There's a simple dish. I have some workers. Choose a recipe. Oh. I need to get whatever the hell these thingies. Mushrooms and something else. Mushrooms and whatever this is. What is that? What icon is this? Seeds? Oh, let's not take seeds. Let's take mushrooms. Not rip, right? What about the picker? Cancel this. Cancel that. Can we take the mushrooms? No, right? Alright, how about seedings? Oh, seedings is something else. They just eat seeds straight up. I guess we do want seeds then. Okay, so no mushrooms. Giant fungus. Oh, it has to be ripped to get the mushrooms. Alright, so I guess, seeds that is, right? Seeding it is. Oh, it comes from the bush. Wait a minute, is that correct? It's not gonna remove it, right? How am I getting the seeds? Well, it's not ripping it, right? It just says it's collecting seeds. This is the riverbank. But it doesn't show that I'm getting seeds off of this. Yeah, that's different, right? It's actually showing that I'm getting seeds off of the bush. So maybe I do need to go back and analyze something else. Yeah, so it doesn't actually show that I get seeds from the, yeah, some of the localization is amazing. Can tell the game was not made in English. Amazing is bad? Amazing isn't bad? Or good? It is also more efficient to get the dirty... Oh, okay, right. Okay. Alright, well, it's somehow getting seeds. It's mushrooms, right? It's making a mushroom soup right now. More like interesting than anything. The localization is interesting, you mean? Yeah, I mean, technically we're getting the English localization. Since it's not, they're not English speaking. The English itself is being localized. Okay. Alright, let's list housing satisfaction. Faced with toxic water and prickly plants, it seemed inevitable that someone will get sick sooner or later. Many citizens are wondering, what will we do if that happens? Fear and insecurity can be as lethal as any illness. We've seen it in the past. Entire families deciding to take their their chances alone in the desert, only to be vanquished by isolation and end up beneath the sand. To reassure our citizens, we should build an infirmary, assign it a doctor, and demonstrate our new scientific knowledge. Okay. Housing satisfaction is divided into 4 categories: well-being, social, culture, and knowledge. Okay. Each category provides specific bonuses to the city, such as upgrades in construction, production, and research. Okay. Satisfaction increases plants and buildings apply their bonuses to housing within their range. Also, to provide to provide bonuses, buildings require an assigned citizen. Don't forget to assign someone. Okay. Each bonus has a tier 1, 2, or 3 satisfaction improvements provided by bonuses are capped according to tier 1 is capped at 10, tier 2 is capped at 20, tier 3 is capped at 30. Okay. Consult the satisfaction heat maps to see the most suitable places. Whenever they say heat map, it feels temperature-ish, but it's not. It's basically the intensity level of the, I guess, the overlay. I think that's the better way of referring to it. Consult building details in the construction menu to see which have an impact on well-beings, and then build these. Okay, yeah, I got that part. Alright, so, infirmary, right? Wait, build an infirmary? I think I have to research it first. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I don't have the science points. I gotta wait for the science points. Hmm. Oh, is there a way to bring up this list? How did I end up bringing the list of people? Oh, here we go. I had a list of people earlier. Knowledge, well-being, okay. Oh, here we go. Population, right. Oh, yeah, I guess you can't rename these people, huh? Huh, you can't rename them. I could have sworn you could rename them before. Oh, it's the next one. We have the Boreal. Oh, okay. It requires a well-being. It wants to be in the 10, right? Yeah, it does want to be in the 10. Shift key. Yeah, I guess that's fine. That was the kitchen over there, right? Alright, yeah, that's fine. And then what else? Take this off. So APH, have you been playing the latest version? I take it? I've not played this for like maybe a year or two. Can't remember how long it's been. Yeah, you play the 1.0, yes? Oh, okay. Significant changes, huh? Huge changes, yeah. Significant changes. Like, I'm having to replay the tutorial, and the tutorial is totally different. Totally different. I'm surprised it's got, what is the recent reviews showing mostly positive, 77%. So what are people complaining about in the latest changes? Yeah, some of these recent reviews are a little bit more. Well, no, there's not a lot of negatives. There's only like what, two or three people recently. I mean, the overall review for the game is very positive. The infirmary provides complete treatment for all sickness that citizens can suffer from. However, treatment duration and remedy quantities may vary. When a citizen is being treated, they can perform no other task. Ideally, it's always better to keep your citizens away from harm. Assigning several doctors allow a larger number of citizens to be treated simultaneously. Selection of sickness to heal. The infirmary allows you to select what sickness to treat. Assigning several doctors allow you to simultaneously heal a greater number of citizens. Some cures require remedies. To produce the latter, you must build a pharmaceutical laboratory, a factory. Okay. Capacity is 2 people. The world beyond. The citizens have noticed a strange phenomenon. A luminous dot blinking chaotically and only visible at night. They fear it could be a distress signal. Numerous volunteers have asked to investigate it and organize a rescue operation. If need be, let's select some explorers and equip them for their trip, okay? Exploration. So this is the part where it's like Frostpunk-ish. And the tribe must survive. Building an explorer's hut allows you to send explorers on an expedition. The further the destination, the more explorers you send. The further the destination, the more explorers you send. And the more explorers you send, the more rations you need to take. Also, explorations can be dangerous. Explorers may need to take difficult and potentially risky... Need to take difficult... I think it needs to make difficult. I think this needs to be make, not take, right? The explorers may need to take. I guess take is fine. May need to take difficult and potentially risky decisions. Sure. Then again, exploration is worth it. Exploring the world allows you to meet other human beings with whom you will be able to trade resources or who will sometimes join your city. You may also discover new species of plants to introduce to your environment, obtain technological artifacts and other resources, or even find tablets containing precious information. Okay. To get started, find a tablet and use it to unlock a research project. Okay. Build an explorer's hut. I think I have to research it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I need points. Okay, can't do it without the points. One things I've heard are people saying they don't understand the wordings. You will see this with with the picker when it comes to getting seeds and planting seeds. These are all over the game. Yeah, that's what I thought because of the translation to English. The wording, I think people are having trouble understanding certain things. I can see that. I think one of the things that's being overlooked right now is these guys getting seeds, but these guys are not learning about the seeds. Yeah. Maybe that. Well, there's supposed to be another level of research later, and you should be able to get more knowledge about how to acquire seeds from these things. Did I get enough? I did, right? Alright, so now we want to get the explorer's hut. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Sure. And then get a tablet, right? Yeah, it's not learning about the seedlings. Like, the action should be harvest or pick for seeds. Or pick for seedlings. Alright, because I'm able to click on this. Convert resource gains into seeds. Provides 50% of the displayed value. That's mushrooms, right? Oh. Oh no, that's not mushroom. That's a different thingy. Petrified giant gets us mushrooms. Oh, maybe I should move my cabin. Okay. And then we have an explorer's hut? No, we're still waiting on it. So hey, since you've been playing this, is there a way to remove the tree overlay? Like, it's really annoying not being able to see behind the tree. Like, is there a tree overlay hide button or hotkey? Like, seeing how, like, this explorer's hut is hidden there? What does this mean? It feels like there is not a direct translation for a lot of words, and they are trying direct translate, but then there is the grammar part that goes with translating as well. Yeah. I do not think there is a way to make the trees invisible or ghost form. Ugh. Alright, that's unfortunate. The world map is divided into regions. Exploring one will display its destinations. Okay. Each region offers a major reward held in one of its 3 destinations. The starting region always holds a tablet. The tutorial only contains 1 region. Destinations. Alright, so the way this is phrased is weird, right? Exploring 1 will display its destinations. Region. I guess, well, I mean, destination could be fine. I mean, a lot of times when you're looking, you're like, okay, I guess that could be fine. I think it needs to say, like, this exploring a region will discover new points of interest, right? I think that's probably the best way to kind of explain that. We don't need to explore the regions. We are already in the region. These are the points of interest in our region. These are the destinations. We can't explore other regions. But I think exploring our destinations in our region opens up more regions. Oh wait, no, they just said the tutorial is only 1 region. You don't have enough points to launch an expedition? What? Select enough resources to explore 3 destinations. You have enough rations for 1 trip. Explore 3 destinations in the area and 1 trip back. Oh. We have a lot of sour pods. You have enough for one trip and one trip back? Okay. Select enough to explore 3. Start. Okay, you have enough for one trip out, explore 2 destinations in an area, and one trip back. There we go. I think I was supposed to choose something, right? Where are they going, though? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention if I selected the destinations or not. Or any destination. Bring that tablet back. Okay, yeah, sure. Expeditions has been sent out. I think they just go there. And then we choose here, here, and then back. I think that's how it works. Okay. And then decipher, right? How's our food? Consumption, production. According to this, we're running out of water. Right. Your citizens drink 90 units of clean water per cycle. We're not producing enough. Yeah, I think the tutorial is not telling us to produce more. I think I overbuilt population or housing. Do you have enough storage? No, right? How's the food? Simple dishes? That's seeds, right? How much mushrooms do we have? We don't have a lot either. Mr. Picker, right? Undo this. Okay. Once I got past the wording, I like the game. I think it's fresh look at the city builder category. I think this was the feel that the Wandering Village in Timberborn was also going for. Yeah. For sure. For the the vibe here. Oh, I already have that. There we go. Okay, reach this destination, okay. Fossilizer. A storm is raging with close to no mountains around. The explorers are exposed to the risk of lightning. Search for shelter. Searching for shelter, they follow tracks left by previous travelers and reach a tower equipped with a lightning rod. Lit from the inside, the building arouses the group's curiosity. Enter. I only have one choice. The scientists enter a round hall at the center of which lies a dome. A complex formula is carved on a nearby stone slab. It seems the central dome is a machine intended for condensing plant matter until it fossilizes and becomes mineral. However, it requires a live storm and a large quantity of supply to be activated. Which approach will you choose? Fossilized food, fossilized plant matter. I see. Unlocks the following trades in the bartering outpost. Oh, I see. I don't know which is better. Fossilized food? I don't know. I think we should be able to grow our own bushes later. I mean, we should be able to regrow our own trees too, but trees take a long time to get stuff. Let's go with the top, I guess. Over half an hour of treatment, the food dehydrates and turns into the mineral deposits. New trade. Oh, I can't choose that. Okay, close. You didn't find any tablets. Explore a new destination. Right, we go here, and then we go here, and then we go back, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. And I need to get a tablet, right? I don't know if the tutorial's gating this. No, it's not, right? We might need another kitchen. Well, no, sorry, they're eating the raw. They're eating the raw food regardless. Yeah. All right. So we're not running out of food. Because they're also eating the sour pods. This is just the complex dishes. Yeah, it says if they're only eating. So this is the only thing that we need, right? Oh yeah, water. Oh, okay. So you can choose to get toxic water. Okay. And then you could have another building process the toxic water. Okay, alright. I get. Oh, you know what? I technically didn't need to make a second one. I had an extra 4 slots or 2 slots. Oh my god. I just noticed there's extra slots here. I probably didn't need that second one. That's alright. Let's see here. We'll find out if that's just enough. Or more than enough. Light strands in the bed of what had probably been a strong stream long ago. The explorers follow the luminous signal that they spotted from their city, and that leads them to a cave entrance. Although the cold coming out of the cave appeals to the thirsty travelers, it forebodes something strange. Once they enter the cave's narrow entrance, their path stops, closed off by a rectangular slab. The interstices on both sides are lit in a rather chaotic way. The rays of light seems to persist in the air and on the dust. What could this slab be hiding? Force it open. Use water to discover a passage. This will consume the following resource. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. The explorers freeze and hold their breath, listening to the water seeping into the cracks and cavities of the cave's ground. Using echoes to guide their action, they discover a side passage. The tunnel has obviously been dug by human hands. Some tools lie on the ground, apparently abandoned by their owners. The party collects them before carrying on their expedition. Okay, so gaining tools is good. We don't have to craft those. There is a vortex in the middle of the room with a glow that provokes headaches. A metallic contraption forms a perimeter around the whirlwind, but it is hard to guess its use as it seems to be out of order. One of the explorers introduced a tool into the vortex by fixing it to a rope, and the item comes back unharmed. She asked for permission to explore the inside of the vortex. Which approach will you choose? I only have one option. Allow. The explorer comes out of the vortex, her face and body marked with the blue symbols found on the tablets. There's only one tablet. She seems suddenly filled with new wisdom. The expedition's overload capacity limit prevented it from receiving the full quantity. Oh. Okay. Does that mean I don't get the tablet or tools? I guess we return, right? It was such a waste to take the extra food with us, but that's fine. Oh, hang on. I've got overload capacity. I actually have extra capacity. Why is it not? I gotta wait. Yeah, interesting. I wonder what it is that went over the 12. Huh. Let's take a look here. Is it moving? I don't know if it's moving while I'm looking at the screen. I don't think it's moving while I'm looking at the screen. It's definitely moving when I'm looking at this. The little yellow spinning thingy. Alright, well, while it's doing that, I'm gonna go get some water. Be right back. Alright, I'm back, and it didn't finish, right? Yeah, let's find out. Yeah, it still says 4 days. It's interesting, it says 4 days still. Yeah, it doesn't. This map pauses the expedition. Your citizens have returned from their expedition and brought back new traits unlocked, new tablet to decipher in the research interface, and tools. Okay. Huh. Collect 10 tablets across all games. Huh. I guess it remembered from my previous. Okay. And then decipher the tablet. How do I decipher the tablet? Open the research tree. In the research tree, Tablets allow you to unlock specific research projects that are otherwise unattainable that can also be used to gain science points or heritage points. Okay. Decipher a tablet. Allows you to unlock specific research projects or buy science or heritage points. Water extraction. We noted an outstanding rate of humidity in the ground cracks near the city. Placing a pump in these cracks would provide us with a new source of clean water. Unlocks alternative ways to extract water. Okay. We noted blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. Purchases are final. No refunds. Okay. District bonus. Each district must contain each district must contain certain buildings and plants to increase its development score. Reaching a new development score threshold allows you to unlock bonuses which can then be applied either to the district or to the whole city. Some bonuses are essential to help evolve our city, such as increasing the maximum threshold of well-being, knowledge, social, and culture, increasing the maximum threshold for legacy and science. Build a district of each type to maximize your score and unlock these bonuses. A high development score also allows us to welcome more citizens into the district. However, if we exceed the overpopulation threshold, then it means the time has come to build a new district. Okay. Reach a district score of 350. Our first district is still quite empty, but developing it will improve this activity. Okay. Let's gather some of this. And then, oh. Yeah, they actually made it so it's easier to find this. It used to be when you click on this, it was so hard to figure out where to place it. I was hunting around the map, trying to figure out like what to do with certain building structures that only had a specific location. Okay, interesting. Definitely a huge improvement. This is artifacts right now. There we go. Rip out. Collect resources from these ruins as well as technological artifacts using rip out action. I think that's my only choice. Hopefully I'm not screwing up anything. Alright, so how do I improve my score here? I'm currently at 200, right? What gives me the most points? What is this one? No, I don't have any of that. What's this one? Bartering outpost, canteen, tea bars. What is this one? Foundry, sand extractor. Kitchen, right? Kitchen gave me 100. And then something else gave me 100. A cellar? Oh, a cellar and a water tower. Oh, had I built my storage in this range, I would have gotten more. Oh. Alright, so I need another 100. That was the kitchen, right? Kitchen was, converts mushrooms and seeds, right? Let's just build another kitchen. Wait, why is it glowing differently? Oh, it's telling me what gives me points. Does that give me points? I don't know if that gives me points, but we do kind of... It did say to make that earlier, right? Hang on, does pharmaceutical help? Pharmaceutical's not on this list. Just kitchen. That should allow us to get one of each type. How's the water? Water is still underproducing. Unless... No, that's fine. There's no cat problem. What was the other one? Vegetables. Okay. Oh yeah, let's take a look at this. Village of the Dead. Spotting silhouettes in the distance, the party's enthusiasm quickly turns into deep unease. What they have taken for humans are actually scarecrows made of straw, twigs, roots, and flowers. They are bent over gardens and sitting on dining tables like real people. Ooh, weird. Suddenly, one of the scarecrows starts moving. A female, about 6 feet tall and looking very much alive, is holding a cart with both hands. An 11-year-old boy by her side, which approach. Okay, well, one option, right? The tall woman placed scrubs and fresh fruit bowls next to the scarecrows. Meanwhile, the boy takes long wooden sticks and a bag of fiber out of the cart, starts walking on a new working on a new sculpture. The explorers ask the boy what he is doing. He explains that the village is a funerary reflection of their village, a place where the dead can carry on their existence. When the woman calls out for the boy, he leaves behind him 2 new effigies. An adult wearing gardening gloves with a tiny baby in his arms. Collect anything possible from the plants. Leave the place intact. Make an offering. I don't have fruits or whatever this is. Carbon bulbs. Heritage points. I get seeds, right? Resins and seeds. Leave the place. We don't have any heritage points. Let's leave. We don't... Let's leave. Happy to have discovered some of their neighbors' customs, the party turned back from the funerary piers, casting one last glance towards the new effigy. Yeah, it would be bad to steal from them, right? Okay. That's just an icon telling us we're done. Carved wood. Mushrooms. Planks. Is there anything else on this? Seeds? Oh. Artifacts, yeah, it's fine. Thorns, tools, okay. Oh, are we out of workers? And what do you need? You need somebody to deliver shit. Is the water going up? Water's mediocre. Starting stocks is still sitting there, huh? Okay, that's automatic. Ooh, it's automatic. Oh, but that means we need a tower nearby, don't we? I think we need a tower nearby. Oops. Incipient prosperity, our community, which seemed doomed not so long ago, is thriving once more despite all its hazards. The world is no longer seen as just a menace. It is also viewed as an open door. Still, everyone is aware that at the slightest sign of complacency, our infrastructure could become overwhelmed by the unexpected and by our community's growing demands. We must improve our understanding of the natural world to predict it, despite its unpredictability. Fortunately, we are not the only ones facing this challenge. A new group is aiming to recreate bonds between isolated camps and share humanity's knowledge. We need to follow their footsteps. Okay, yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, that's the end of the tutorial. The Origins completed. Scorched Earth campaign completed. Let's see here. What is this? Where others would merely hope to survive. Where others would merely hope to survive, you have reached prosperity. Your city is the first step in humanity's blooming. And is in harmony with its environment. Man, my score sucks. I actually did 1004 before. That's probably because the tutorial got adjusted. The score is taken into account as soon as the objective is reached and can improve until the next cycle 40. Continue. Oh, okay. You have already completed this scenario. The score is taken into account as soon as the objective is reached and can improve until the next cycle 40. Let's see if we can improve it. Expedition returns. Yeah, there's nothing else in there. Can I remove the Explorer? No, right? So we got 750, right? So let's say I improve it. Will I get more? I don't know if that works like that. I don't know if that's connected that way or not. Well, it does highlight it, right? So that should theoretically work. And then we're going to test out to see if my score can go up. I'm at 850 now, right? Alright, what can I do with this heritage? What is this? Oh, I have to have a Hall of Wisdom. I don't have a Hall of Wisdom. I have a science thingy. Oh, the kitchen. Oh, I could have just added more for the kitchen. No, because I can get a separate recipe. There we go. Field laboratories, nobody, right? rail rocks. I think the rocks keep regrowing. What about this ripping thingy? What's your deal? It just says it's completed. Okay. Let's speed this up a little bit. And see if we can get past our other score. I can't remember tier 2 was 2,000 points or not. How do I know if I reach my cap limit? Okay. Overpopulation's 37. What is this? Buy an extension. Extensions allow you to enlarge a city's area. Are you sure you want to buy an extension? Yeah, sure. Oh, I can just choose any. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I can buy it an extension. Well, that's kind of interesting. I think that is new. What does tier 2 do? It increases my maximum social level? Okay. Increases science points max? Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's, add another picker. And then you're picking all that shit, right? We need to pick mushrooms. Let's get more housing. I forgot to add in a row there. And add more people to this, right? Well, if I do that now, I lose stuff, right, or no? How do I know who's free and who's not free? Oh, here we go. Oh, no one's free to carry. Let's reduce this. Oh yeah, let's reduce this. Alright, so we have 3 carrying guy, right? Picking? No. How about seeing? No. Oh, how was I getting mushrooms before? I guess I was ripping them out, huh? Yeah, I guess I was ripping them out before. Okay. Picking. Oh, we can pick the bark skins. Nice. Okay, that's not anything. Oh. We could get some of that, but it says it's prickly. What's that? Oh, they'll get hurt if they do that, but that's fine. We'll see. See if that works. Or how that works. So we don't have any mushrooms. Oh, okay, we have to do the mushroom separately. Okay, that's fine. So now we'll get some mushrooms. The mushrooms are tasty. What do we do with the new research? Well, that requires tools. And the tutorial hasn't allowed us to open up tools construction. Lumber mill? What is that one? What's this? What's this analyze? Different plants, whatever, blah blah blah, unlocks the following elements. Let's unlock that. That's tools based. They're all tools based. I don't think we have the ability to make tools yet. I'm wondering if we can unlock that. What's it say? I think we already have that, right? Yeah, we've already got that. Dish. Exploration, what is this? That is the purification thingy. Yeah, right. What's this one do? Allows me to collect plant research. What does this one do? Transform resources? Ooh. That is what? Nope. What does that one do? Produces tools, right? Okay, that makes tools. Science points. 50 science points. Jesus. Cutting station. Alright, how's this increase? Paper mill. What does that one do? Kitchen. Canteen. None of that. So that, if we have things growing in our district, then we get stuff, right? Oh, we can change the area. Oh, look at that. You can change the area. That's interesting. Paper mill, right? Can I build that? Wait, where's the paper mill? Wait, didn't we research paper mill? We did, right? It's only these things will benefit. Yeah, only these things will benefit. Wait, I could have sworn we researched the paper mill. Yeah, there's or lumber mill, whatever. We researched it. Oh, it's called cutting station. Yeah, that is the lumber mill. Okay, somebody's wounded, yeah, sure. Oh. Okay. That allows us to get the other stuff. Okay, that's medicine, right? Mm-hmm. We just need to get more points. Alright, I want to beat my old score at least, right? Before we move on. So I feel completed and accomplished. How do we get social scores? We have 0 social scores. I don't know how to get social scores. Infirmary. Field laboratory. That's Explorer's Hut. Maybe it's this one? I don't know. Oh, what the hell is that? What does this do? What is this? Constantly solicited for all kinds of do-it-yourself work. Artisans always travel with their wheels, workbenches, especially in trading areas. I think it's just decorations. That's all it is. Add one to see if it makes a difference. That did. What does it say? It's actually saying something. +2 to the squiggly. That's decorations. Which is not anything above on this, right? The following buildings, decorations, and plants increases social satisfaction. We don't have any of that. Yeah, we don't have any of that. Right, we definitely beat our old score. Let's see what else is required. Decorations, right? Oh, the more decorations I get, the more points we'll get. Right, that should go up. What else? Yeah, I wish there was a way to hide layers, because that's right behind it, and I wouldn't be able to see it. See that? They definitely need a hide certain building layers. Or rotate key, right? Is there a rotate map? Turning building position, items. Hide or display interface. Yeah, the camera goes up and down, zoom in, zoom out. I can rotate the buildings, but I can't rotate the map. Yeah, it would be nice if they had an option to rotate the map. Advanced displays? No. List of views? What is list of views? Select a building control, yeah. List of views again? Escape or back? Oh, that's the list of views. Alright, so we should be fine, right? This seems more involved than stuff like Anno and the old Caesar, isn't it? It does feel like it's got a lot going on. It's slightly involved, I guess, if you want to call it involved. There's a lot of things going on, like this whole concept of districts with the different points along the top. I mean, ultimately, you're trying to go for the highest score and then complete the story. It's very heavily story-based. What's this deal? Oh, it's probably because the cellar is full. No? Why is this packed? Why is this packed? What does this mean? Lack of carriers to carry a resource. Oh, shit. I need more people. Who else is there? That's my water. We don't need that many water people. How are we still lacking carriers? Wasn't there like a carrier tower that we're supposed to research? Where's the carrier tower? They talked about that earlier. Unlocks new places for them to live. Tools production, right? That's the one we want. What is this? This is the carrier tower, right? Assignment tower? I think that's the same as the carrier tower. Assignment tower. Yeah, they're just... It's so weird they're calling it different things. Where's the help key? No, there was like a transport. Where's the help section? Quest logs, notification, diary. Quest logs, quest that. Where's that help screen again? This book of knowledge. No, I don't want this. There was like a help screen earlier that I was looking at for transportation. I think it was like a button that opens up the tutorial. And we don't get that anymore because the quest is gone. Yeah, it used to be like a button here that says show. Oh, here we go, transportation, right? Assigned to carrier tower, right? We need... Where's the carrier tower? Citizens assigned to carrier tower, exclusively dedicated to transport. How do you get a carrier tower? That's water tower. That's not a carrier tower. Yeah, maybe there is no carrier tower. Or this is the carrier tower. Right, so we can design a supervision tower to identify supplies in need of transportation and assign specifically trained carriers. Yeah, I think that is the carrier tower. It's just not called carrier tower. It's called assignment tower. It's kind of weird how they don't have consistency in their naming conventions. Tools, right? We're making tools. Let's make some tools. Where's it? The Forge, right? Mr. LaForge. Jordy LaForge. Alright, so let's change this. Oh, it's the same. Let's cancel this then. Wait, we have a new way to analyze shit, right? Oh. There you go. Okay. And then I want to increase this some more, right? Homeless. Basic scores. Oh. Everything's well-being. No social. What is this? Humidity? Is that good or bad? What was that? I'll stick it there, I guess. Doesn't matter. How's our water? Our food's good, too. Yeah, we got everything we need, right? Food and water. Alright, what's the recipe? Plus water, right? Yeah, that's the fine. That's fine. Okay, so that gets us tools, so we should be able to use that to unlock more shit. It's a tier 2 research. Okay, hang on. Oh, well, that's good since it gives a campaign. It gives a campaign versus just a sandbox. Oh yeah, the story base, right. It's heavily story because it gives you more information. Yeah. Well, the story comes from exploring the world. This is where the story comes from. Oops, not that one. Like when you do the world map exploration, it gives you that Frostpunk vibe, and that's where they do the whole story bit, where you go to these places and send resources or whatever. And then it'll tell you to do shit back at home. Okay. Information already obtained. Okay, yeah, continue. What's this? This gets us... Ooh, okay. The humidity information, right? Okay. The temperature stuff, okay. Alright, well that's fine. This just tells me you've built it. And somebody's wounded. Alright, I think that's good, right? Oh, our score dropped. Come on! How did our... Oh, because somebody's sick. I get a 9% penalty because someone's sick. Oh, come on. Heal. Heal. I need to probably stop picking the thingy that's causing them to get sick. Alright, so I'm back to 240, right? What is this one? More humidity stuff. Okay, everything's good so far, right? I have 35 points. What can I research here, guys? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. It's the social that we need. Table. Outdoor. Chairs, probably. Yeah, wait, what is it? Oh, it's a variation of the chair. Oh, that's the... Yeah, it's chairs. Chairs, benches. Well, I guess they wanted a little picnic table, huh? Oh, hang on. I cancel. Oh, here we go. Need to be within range of these guys. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't get the bonus. Oh, it's a long direction. Interesting. Alright, that's fine. That should give me my social. Fine, I'll go with that. And was this one? How do I get that? What are those buildings? I wish there was a way to hold the tooltip longer. A canteen, right? I think we're supposed to research like some canteen. Oops. One. That's the farming. What is this? A fair trade? What is this? Better housing? Where's that canteen? There's like supposed to be a canteen where they go and hang out. Unlocks more dishes. It might be in the other research type that we can't build yet. Like the heritage research tree. I think that's what it is. Increase the overload capacity. Which, we've already researched that, right? Textiles. What is this? Makes clothes. Yeah, I think the canteen. I don't think we can get culture. I don't think we can get culture. Yeah, culture's not possible. Until we get heritage. And I don't think heritage is on this list. Yeah, it's not on this list. Unless I change it. No, right? The research center. Yeah, that's right. It should be right here. Okay. So I think this is the most we're going to be able to get, right? I mean, I can raise that, but that's about it. Spam more housing and... Or sorry, spam more of these buildings, right? To get to the higher level. Alright, well, this is good. I'm gonna break from this. Back to the main menu, right? Do you want to save before? Yes, I do. Alright, so let's take a look at the new game for a bit here. What was the high score? Yeah, so we got our 1,200. The next level is 2,000. That's just spam a bunch of buildings. Alright, is there a difficulty? There's no other scenarios, right? Okay. Let's take a look at this. Oh, there are multiple scenarios. I can't choose them, I guess, until I unlock it. What about continue? I do have a difficulty choice. Oh, okay. So I have to probably unlock this to be able to go to the next scenario. I think the same thing with this, right? Yeah, see, this is... We did this last time in early access. And then they've added 2 more scenarios. Interesting. We never finished it. Right. Okay, yeah. Alright, so what I want to do next time is probably do this new story. Knock this out, get some points. And then progress the different campaigns. So there's a lot of choices here. It's nice. Not bad. Alright, let's take a look at the credits here. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and then we're going to play something else, because I've got a lot of things to cover today. So, if you like what you see here, the game is available. Check it out. I'm not sure if it's still on sale or not. It is still on sale. It's $18.99. There's a 24% discount. Definitely check this out. I think this game is fantastic, and the new changes are wonderful. So... Definitely check it out. If not, just wishlist it. Wait for a deeper sale. Alright guys, I will catch you later, and don't go anywhere. I'm going to use the bathroom, and we'll play something else when I get back.